Breaking news. The next segment is Push or Pass. It's back.
Yeah, and it's
We're back.
An OverMark Entertainment exclusive.
That's right. And if you didn't know, now you know, and you better tell somebody.
Well, I'll tell them.
So I'll take this one, and then you can take the lead on the next one.
Go
Does
for
that
it.
sound okay? That works. So all right, it's time for another rousing segment of Push or Pass, where we pick one wrestler getting a spotlight or major push, and we decide, are we in, or is this a waste of TV time? This episode's feature is TJ's favorite guy, the Burger King, Brody King, and yeah, this isn't necessarily that we think that this guy is getting a super hard push or anything, but he is getting a lot of TV time, which qualifies as getting a spotlight. We're seeing too much of this guy. I don't particularly care for him. Politics stuff aside, I don't care about what his opinions are on that one way or the other. I'm not crazy about this guy. He's just not for me. Maybe I have aged out of his audience or something. I don't know. I don't see the appeal. So it's gonna be a pass for me on this guy. What about you, TJ? What do you think of Mr. King?
So, Burger, he's been a part of what was the group?
The House of Black.
The House of Black. And
that was awesome.
Yeah, he was like the muscle of that group. And House of Black wasn't too bad. And he was okay as a part of that group. At least they didn't use the House of Black too well. And there was big periods of inactivity. But then, Malachi Black, a.k.a. Aleister Black, wanted to leave. So then they kept him and Buddy King together for some reason, which I don't feel like they should have did that. Burger King has potential, but, you need to highlight him as a singles monster. There's been a couple times where he's had the mic, and it seems like he can talk kind of okay-ish, but historically they've never really had plans for the guy, so it's kind of hard to get excited about like anything that they do with him. And all the matches that he's a part of aren't a part of a story or a build. They're just to feature him to like a match on Collision or a match on Dynamite, to have somebody that got popular recently because of that whole Abolish ICE thing. And he did end up donating the money from the proceeds of that shirt to some
almost $30K.
Yeah, so I mean, good for him, regardless of what you think. I guess at least he's trying to help, whatever the cause may be exactly. But overall, his in-ring work's not too great, and they're just never really going to do anything with him. So why should I really care? It's just having a match for a match's sake, and he's really not that great. It would be very easy to hide this guy's weaknesses and highlight his strengths and have a dominant monster out there, and a guy that you could have like put the mid-card title on and build and put people over with. But they don't use big guys very well in AEW for some reason, and he's no exception. So I guess, and to some extent, it's not his fault entirely. Like I said, I do recognize that there's some potential there, but I'm going to have to pass just because of mainly how they've used him on the show and how it's almost a guarantee that they're not really going to do anything with him. I guess it's a pass for both of us. You got that buzzer. That's what I'll hit it with. And I guess that being said, that'll wrap up our push or pass there.
And just one more for good measure.
Yeah.